my hands because I'm gonna run out of fingers. But anyways, it is currently, what is it? It is actually May 23rd, but it's like 1 a.m. so technically it's still Saturday. Like, I still count this as Saturday. So anyways, welcome. My name is Tiffany, or Little Nubu Stitches, or Little Nubu Creates. I am here to share with you some more of my May stitching and some haul that I got and a couple other plans that I have for the rest of the month. I think, and I'll share some personal life stuff at the end in case people don't want to stick around for that. My hair really needs redone. I have the dye for it, and my boyfriend's sister is supposed to help me with it tomorrow. So hopefully the next time you see me, my hair will be a different color. So I uploaded a video earlier today, but it'll be yesterday by the time this one goes up, of a box opening for the Black Needle Society May box. And I mentioned in that video that I'm in a new spot. So I will explain why at the end of this video, with the personal information. So, yeah, let's get to some stitching. I did not get as much done this week in general because of what was going on personal. But overall, May still has 8 or 9 days left. And I have already done over 8,000 stitches for the month, which is more stitches than I've done since I started stitching in August. So it's been really good for me. So I will start off where I left off on the on May 12th. I drew Pokemon Generation 1, and do I have a picture? I do. I just forgot to get it out because I prepared everything else, but you know, something had to go wrong. This is what it's gonna look like. I don't know how to get rid of the glare. And I got 400 stitches in. And so I was working, mainly I did all of this black, and then I filled in the teal here. This is going to be a huge project. I am looking forward to it though. I have all the fabric folded up here. Oops, that was crinkling. You can see my bandage here. I had thought about not filming tonight, but then I decided that I'm here and I'm awake, so I should. I don't have on the best shirt because usually, but it is what it is. So on the 13th, I drew Disney Castle. And I don't have a picture of it printed, but I can get a mock-up. So this is what it's going to look like. And I got a pretty good start on it. This was before this crazy week, so this was last week and I did more stitching. But I got, of course, this this fabric kind of, I mean, these stitches kind of match my nails. I got 1152, so 1,152 stitches in, up in the corner. This went really fast. I really didn't want to put it down. I wanted to keep going. And then I drew the Pixels That Made Us style, and I don't have a picture of it. It is a chart for a charity. Things are trying to fall. Anyways, it's a charity chart. So you donated to the charity for the Child's Play, and then you message the creator of the chart, and he invited you to join the stitch along. And so I don't have what it's gonna fully look like, and I don't even have the current up to date, because what I have loaded into Pattern Keeper is just the first 2 letters. But it's going to spell out gamer. And so this is the G and the A, and the M is already fully released also, but since I'm already working with the pattern here, I was waiting to upload the next parts. And I had to steal the needle off of this one for another one, so the string is just hanging, but this is where I got to. I just got the very beginning of the corner done, and this was 250 stitches. I'm not sure why I left this one on the Q-snap. I would like to do some more of it, but there's no telling. And then the next day, I drew Just Keep Swimming. Actually, I didn't draw it. We were in advance of moving. We came and stayed at my boyfriend's mom's for the weekend. And so I had him pre-draw 2 days from my May stitching thing, so that I knew what to bring for the weekend. And he just so happened to pick 2 projects that were very similar, which I will show you in a moment. But this is what Just Keep Swimming is gonna look like. And I got 250 stitches in. A lot of these I was doing, I'm playing Letters of Fortune in the Semi-Sane Facebook group, and so I would choose a letter, and anyways, it would require a certain amount of stitches, and most of them, it was 250, so that's how many I would aim for the day. I really gotta be better about folding these so I can open them back easier on camera. This one had its needle minder stolen because I ran out of ones that I wanted to use. But I got 250 stitches in. Believe it or not, that is 3 different colors of blue. And then I said that he drew one that kind of was similar. So he drew my Finding Nemo, which is my oldest project now. And I got 251 stitches in. So I started this project out doing parking, and so like all of this up here was done parking, and then so that's what these threads are, because I need to tack them down with this. But you can see shark's head coming in, and I think this is another shark's tail over here. And that's not a misplaced stitch, that's a missing stitch that I haven't stitched in yet. This one, comparably to some of my others, is not going to be that big. Like when I started it, I thought it was, but I can actually like hold it. Excuse me. So then I drew the jungle birth announcement that I'm doing, and this is what it's gonna look like. And I only got 50 stitches in, and it is the yellow on the giraffe's neck right here was what I put in. You know what, I'll just zip that later. And then I drew Snow Much Fun, and it is by the Frosted Pumpkin Stichery. And I started it and I finished it. I changed out from the pattern, like, so I used the Etoile white for all the snow, and I used a variegated red for his hat. Hopefully that's showing up really well. I don't know how I'm gonna fully finish it yet, but I finished. So that was, on the day that I drew it, I did 811 stitches. And then the, not the following day, but one day since then, I did the last 158 stitches. The next day I drew what I'm calling Ariel in the bottle. Well, no, it is Ariel in the bottle, okay. And this is what it looks like. And I got a whole, you can barely see them down there, 10 stitches. This was the day we moved, but I was determined I was not gonna miss my stitching. So, 10 stitches. And then the following day, so this is the 20th, I drew a Firefly sampler. Which is going to look like this. And I was very, very, very tired still from moving, and I got 10 stitches As a bonus though, you can see this cute little Kaylee that I have previously stitched and turned into a Needleminder. I will link it below, but the girl who created this, I messaged her to make sure that it was okay that I converted to cross stitch before I did it. So on the 21st, I drew The Amazing Animal Kingdom by NeniDesigns, and we had just moved, and I could not easily get to my stand, and that is my project that stays on the stand because it's huge. So instead, I decided to do a new start that was not listed previously, so that it would still be a new start and I would still get my stitching in. So this is what it's gonna look like. It is a little like pincushion. It is from the Cross Stitcher September 2020 issue. And I got 100 stitches in. Okay. And then I drew yesterday, whatever, on Saturday, I drew Rapunzel Bookmark, which, let's see if I have a picture. This is what it's gonna look like. I plan on doing multiple of the princesses. So this fabric is really large for a bookmark. Anyways, this is the full width, and I got 40 stitches in. And this fabric, it's a 14 count, but it's like, you know, I don't remember those words. Little triangles on the edges of a fabric. Maybe I'll put the word in here because I Google it while I'm editing, but it was a really old fabric that my boyfriend's mom gave me, and it is like, I'm gonna have to do something about it because it's like leaving fibers everywhere. Okay, so, and then I had one other project that it's not being drawn every day, but it's one that I need to catch up on for the year. So I've kind of worked on it on and off over the last couple of weeks since I recorded last. Are you gonna load? And it is my temperature garden. And this is what it's mostly gonna look like. My colors are gonna be a little different. I had floss in there that I didn't know about. Also, I have some of this covered, so you're not going to be able to see it because it's still in the Q snap, but whatever. So I worked, I don't know where this was last time. I know I had done all of January and worked some of February, which is rolled up in the side over here, and this fancy, fancy way of holding floss with a pony holder. But I am now more than halfway through March. You can see it started getting warmer right in here. These are all almost 70 or 70 plus days. Over here in February, which I can unroll enough to show you, on this leaf here was in February when we moved to his mom's the first time. And so I marked like the temperature changing from where we were living to here. And then somewhere in April, it's going to change back. And then in May, it'll change back again. But I wanted to mark it somehow, so I outlined the leaf. But yeah, I am still hoping to catch up on this one some more. I'd really like by the end of June to be caught up to June to where I'm doing it weekly again. I don't know what just happened to my voice. I'm kind of losing my voice a little bit apparently. I have been a little bit sick, so fighting that off. Maybe that's what's going on. And I had to put Orajel on my tooth because tooth pain before I recorded, so we'll see. Okay, so I do have some haul this week. First of all, my Black Needle Society May rainbow stitching box came in, and I did a box opening for it, which has already been uploaded. So if you want to check out everything that was in it and see my very, very tired, sleepy self the day that we moved, try to record a video, have fun with that. If I can figure out how to do the little box thing, I'll put it here. But I just wanted to show a couple of the things that came in it that are directly Stitchy related. Not that everything in it didn't have some sort of like, but directly Stitchy related. So I got some more of these fabric huggers, which as you can see on the projects that I had held up that are in Q snaps, I use these quite often. And then we got this needle minder that says stitch with all the colors. And we got Silks for You floss that was made exclusively for the box. And then we got some Fortnite Fabrics fabric, and the color is Hue, and mine is 16 count Ada. And this is what it looks like. It's showing up pretty close to color. I'm like peekaboo here. Yeah, it's showing up pretty close to color on the screen. There was some other like really cool goodies in the box, and I really enjoyed it. It's my first box from them. I have Frogwarts on the way next month, and the pirate stitching on the way the following month, and then I haven't decided if I'm going to keep going or not. It depends financially where I'm at that point, which is months away. So, oh, I forgot to show the pattern. And then this is the pattern that we got. Okay, and then the day before we moved, or the day before we moved, I don't remember, either Monday or Tuesday, I had to go to Michael's, and because I needed some of the Etoile floss for one of the projects that I'm working on. And so we were running errands, and I decided to just go ahead and run into Michael's instead of trying to buy one single skein of floss. And so I went in, and to get just these two colors. Which is two of the Etoile colors. So I picked those up, and then my boyfriend is like, hey, there's stuff on clearance. And he's like, would you like any of this? And I'm like, oh, those are pretty cool. And so I picked up a couple because I was just like, so I had never stitched with this brand before, but I wanted to try something on some black fabric that I have, and these are really bright. So I decided I was going to give it a shot, see how it goes. I don't know, we'll see. But then I saw that there was some DMC on sale, like the packages of DMC. So this is the pack of the variegated, and as you can see, it's originally 25 and it was marked down to 10, and it is a bunch of the variegated floss, which I don't have all of. So I thought that was really cool. And then he saw me picking up, you know, you remember these fancy Etoile flosses. And he goes, hey, what's in that case? Is that the ones you're looking for? And this was on clearance. It has all of the pretty shiny Etoile. And it was marked down from 70 to 40. And I stood there and I was like, are you sure that you want me to get this? And he said yes, because he fully supports my hobby in doing this. So I have this shiny floss that I am not completely sure what I'm gonna do with, but I'm gonna use it because it's pretty. And then I got some bobbins because I need something to put all the pretty floss I just got on. So that's all my haul. I am currently on a not allowed to spend money for a while. I do have a couple of boxes coming in. I have some needle minders that'll be coming in, and I'll show those when I get them. And then that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm gonna try to work on some of the stuff that I have before I get more. Plus, we just moved, and so we're trying to go through things and pull down our storage and such. So that leads to my plans for the rest of May. So we are on the 22nd, what day did we decide it was? I don't know. It's Sunday. So I'm gonna draw Sunday's thing, and that's what I'm gonna work on today. And then depending on how much I get done or how I'm feeling it, I will also work on the temperature chart some. I'm going to finish out the rest of this month pulling from my jar. I've done really well, and I'm trying really, really hard to continue looking at my notes over here. I do not know exactly what I'm going to do in June. I did join a challenge, which, you know, I forgot the name of, and the link is on my phone. But it's a June challenge. I think it's embroidery.com, but I'll try to put a link below. To stitch 30 minutes each day. And so I'm going to do my very best to do that in June. I have some personal life things that might come in the way of that, but we'll see. That is as far as I've gotten for June. I have not looked at Semi-Sane's events or Magical Stitches events to see what's going on. I haven't done much stitching for Magical Stitches this month because of how I'm doing Mania. Doesn't really work for that because I'm not holding one project long enough to do the amount of stitching needed. But in my next video, I should have a little bit more of an idea of what my plans are for June. I am thinking that what I'm gonna do, since I haven't had like a regular weekly schedule for May, is that I will do an update video again on the last day of May, which will upload on June 1st. Because I'm film at night, and to be able to get my videos edited, I have to upload them the following day. And then moving from there, I will try to update every Friday or Saturday. So, and I'm losing my voice, so it's pretty good. We're coming to a close here. That is the end of all of my stitching stuff and all of my plans and my haul. I have some personal life things to talk about. But if you were just here for the stitching, thank you. And if you're just back for the stitching and you're new, thank you for watching, and comment and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. So personal life. On Wednesday, we picked up a U-Haul, and we were originally planning to kind of slowly fill the U-Haul during the day, and then have my boyfriend's sister and sister's girlfriend and niece and nephew come and help us finish loading on Thursday and drive to his mom's and unload. Well, we got the U-Haul, and I can't really help load stuff at all, but I was trying to help pack stuff, and he decided that he was going to get the entire U-Haul loaded, which he did by himself, with the little bit of help from me to help with a couple of like big items like the bed. So we got the U-Haul loaded. We ate dinner. We got everything packed in the car that couldn't fit in the U-Haul, which was mainly like our TVs and our computers. And we drove to his mom's. And it was like 9 o'clock when we got here. And we had discussed with them on the way that we would unload it the next morning. That we would just need to unload the car because it was electronics. And we would need to grab our suitcase and my cross-stitching box, and my craft box, and like I had my medicine for the night in it. And we could unload everything else on Thursday in the morning because we had to have the U-Haul back by noon. Well, they started pulling stuff off the U-Haul, and they just continued to pull stuff off the U-Haul until everything that was staying here was off the U-Haul. And the only stuff left in the U-Haul was what needed to go to storage on Thursday morning, which was wonderful because he had help. Like I said, I couldn't help a whole lot. So I kind of directed a little bit more and or kind of put my craft stuff aside, and then his sister's girlfriend and his niece and nephew helped move everything because teenagers have much more energy, and it was awesome, and I was very glad that they helped him. That night I was super tired. Our bed frame was still not put together. Our mattress was just on the floor. I cannot get up and down from the floor very well, so I decided to come downstairs and unwind, do my stitching for the day, which was only 10 stitches because I was exhausted. I opened my May stitching box and recorded that, and then I fell asleep on the couch for like 6 hours until everyone was waking up to go take care of taking stuff to the storage unit. And then we had to get everything that we had unloaded into the garage had to get taken upstairs. But it couldn't all go at once because the bed frame had to be put together and things had to be rearranged. I was very sick. I spent most of the day sleeping. Like, my boyfriend got the bed frame put together and he got the bed on it, and I woke up and went with him to the storage unit and got lunch and came back and fell asleep. And I fell asleep until pretty much dinner time. I woke up, I showered, ate dinner, and I fell back asleep. I slept so much, and meanwhile he put together the room pretty much. Like, he put my desk together and my Xbox, and I found out today that he had hooked it up and like started all the updates and stuff, because where we were living, our internet was like so slow. And so any updates that I had were very behind. So he started all the updates for me, which I thanked him for today, because I didn't even know that he did it a couple days ago because I was so out of it. And then yesterday, so that was Thursday, I was really out of it. Friday, I was still a little bit sick. I was having some tummy issues, which we think was from stress or maybe my gallbladder, but we're not positive. So I was having tummy issues and I was still kind of tired. And my eye was hurting really bad and very sensitive to light. I did not wind up going to go run errands. He went and bought a shelf and was going to buy a TV for our room, because we just had like our computer monitors, and we needed a TV. He did not wind up getting a TV yesterday. And then today we went and got the TV. We decided to finally go get the TV and a couple more shelves so that our room could finish being put together and feel more like our space here. He has lived on his own for a long time, and so being here with family and being in one room and not having all of his space, like, that room needs to feel like his room. So I am keeping most of my craft stuff, actually all of my craft stuff, downstairs. They cleared a spot to have a desk down here where I can keep my cross stitch stuff and my diamond painting and all of my like coloring and markers, excuse me, so that it's not all up in the bedroom also, because we already have my desk with my computer and Xbox and Switch and everything up there. So we got a lot more settled today, and I felt a lot better today. My tooth is still hurting, but my eye was better, and my tummy issues were better, and overall I felt better today. And I haven't had to sleep as much. So that's been good. Our plan is to continue just trying to settle down. He has been super active, which was one of his goals for May. The goals that I talked about in my last Flosstube, and drinking more water. I've not been as great on the water. I'm trying. I have been drinking only drinks with no sugar, at least. The walking we're getting there. I have to kind of listen to my body as it goes, and since I was taken out on the day from moving, didn't get a whole lot in, but then today I did walk around a couple of stores, a store, walked around Publix. I think that is everything. I'm not sure if moving forward I'm going to film here, which is kind of where I stitch here, or if I'm going to set up my craft desk and try to film there. But either way, I don't know, we'll see. I guess next time you'll see where I'm filming and what color my hair is. So if you stuck in here this far, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and leave me comments, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.